Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 41. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This one finds Goddard. And they take him down right along the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts throwing again. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Oh,
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw caught by his running back. And this one doesn't go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And wait, what's this? They fake a spike. He puts some power on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. And the fake spike works. They hold the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. I love plays like this, Bronx. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, Britton Covey. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 3rd and 10. Taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They'll throw it again. That's into the hands of Barkley. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This throw is caught. And he gets in. Touchdowns, Philadelphia! The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. D. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Turbo 3, kick.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He lets a heater go deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 6. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Barkley's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Eagles with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Turbo 1. Hey, Turbo 1. Turbo 1. Hey, 21 TX.
Tua off the play fake. On and quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Eagles will start their drive in optimal field position. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Hurts to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Hurts. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So second down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing third and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. Covey now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to throw, Hurts. We've got a screen to the running back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Hurts throwing again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He's gotten to his running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. He's got to gain a 6 there. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again. Hurts now from the gun. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Toine out of the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Covey now to return this. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Covey now to return this. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, 2.
He'll look to throw it. Buying some time right. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And he fakes the spike. And this was a miss from the start, Brock. They called a fake spike, and he's hit and drop now for the sack. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Come on, 3, kick. Come on, 1.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's caught at the 25. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Ready.
They'll send him up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Headed out right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Washington now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Watch it, Oscar. He's racing up. Ready.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. 21G.
Tua off the play fake. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
All right. Turbo run, high. Out.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to